It was the year 375 BC. Chanakya was born in a poor Brahmin family, and as he grew up, he showed some extraordinary talent. Chanakya was known for his intelligence, decision-making skills, and the way he handled his enemies. He was well experienced in how to handle a successful life. He has experience in how to win a war, and above all, he knows how to handle the enemies. And hence, he was praised for his tricks and for his wisdom. Since childhood, he had a great interest in studies. He loved and respected his father, and he used to consider his father as his teacher. So today, I'm going to share with you the best sutras which he designed more than 2400 years ago. People still follows what he has written in politics, in family makings, in decision makings, and also taking care of enemies. I'm sure if you apply these policies in your life, you will be able to defeat your enemies very easily. Moreover, if you want to read his book, this is one very essential book, very interesting book. If you want, I'll give the link in the description. You can go and buy it. So the first sutra is, keep your anger in your pocket always. I'm sure as a child, we are told that anger is a very great enemy. It harms us. Instead of harming our enemies, this anger, if we are unable to handle it properly, will destroy ourselves. Because when we get angry, we become blind. Blind, I mean to say mentally. Our mind stops working. Our mind doesn't give the proper answer or the proper solution. You can say it kills our senses. And what happens? As a result, we tend to take wrong decisions, for which we regret later. So what Chanakya says? Chanakya says that please don't take any such step which will harm yourself. When you are angry, don't respond. Just keep yourself isolated. Think and then try to respond. He says that let the anger stays inside you like a tortoise. You know what the tortoise do? The tortoise keeps itself inside the shell when it feels it is in danger. Also remember, don't react immediately. So what you can do? You have to look for the right opportunity and then attack your enemy. Prepare yourself and then counter the opponent. Second sutras. Become deaf whenever necessary. Chanakya says that there will be people who encourage you. There will be people who will give you good advice, who will help you to climb the ladder of success. You will also come across people who praises you for your work, who motivates you. And this type of people have a clear intention. They are not there to harm you. They will help you to grow in your life. But stay away from people who demotivates you, who gives you wrong ideas. There are people who will be backbiting and who will try to pour negative thoughts in your mind. So what you have to do in such cases? You need to become deaf in front of them. Don't react. Also, don't respond to them. You will come across people who will say that this task is very difficult. We will not perform it because it is not in our hand. What they want to say, basically, they want to say that you are not capable of doing this. So if you listen to them and if you take that step of not doing it, you will not be able to succeed. So instead, what you do? Ignore them and try your best to do your best. Thirdly, never trust a cunning person. Chanakya says that a cunning person's behavior and habit never changes. He warns that you should always stay away from such person because they will always look for ways to harm or destroy you, just like a snake. Why I'm saying about snake? Because snake's venom is in its fangs and the scorpion's is in its tail, and the venom of a cunning person is in its mind, and this type of person is dangerous. So Chanakya says that how to deal with this person is just to maintain distance. Fourthly, if your hand is infected, cut it off. Suppose a snake bites in your hand and you are infected. Chanakya says that cut off your hand so that the entire body is saved. What does he mean by that? He means to say that when a snake bites in a hand, the poison which is there will be circulated from the hand to the body, to the brain, and the entire body will be paralyzed. And the person may die also. He means to say that if you come to know that someone you know or love is trying to harm you, immediately cut that relation and go away from them, because this type of enemies are the most dangerous one. So who are this person? They can be anyone. The person can be your best friend, your spouse, your siblings, your neighbor, anyone. These people will show that they are really loving and caring, but from within they hate you the most. So get them out of your life at the earliest. The fifth sutra: don't leave your enemies injured. Chanakya says that don't leave a snake or your sickness or your enemies injured. Why he says that? Because if you just injure a snake and leave it, it might come one day and bite you. Same way illness. If you have some problem with your health, just don't leave it like this. Instead, do regular checkup and get yourself fine. Because if you don't do that, your health may deteriorate. Same way, an enemy. If you just injure your enemy and leave, one day he or she will harm you and kill you. Finally, instead of physical strength, use your brain. Chanakya said that you shouldn't use physical force to attack your enemy right away. Instead, use your mental power. Use your ideas. Use your mental strength. Get some ideas to trap that enemy. Chanakya believed that mental power is much stronger than physical strength. He also advised you should wait for the right opportunity. And when you get that right opportunity, attack. And that is how you will be able to defeat your enemy. So dear friends, these are the 6 sutras. If you have anything to share, I am open to learn from you. I will see you again. Thank you.